The most powerful thing that has ever existed is your mind. Have you ever noticed that some people have an almost godlike ability to perform tasks that you see as being almost impossible? I spent years learning about what's so special about these people, and the secret is that they have intentionally focused their energy and time and built the neurological pathways in their given skill over the course of their entire lives. For example, any professional level sports player has literally practiced thousands of hours of their lives. And out of those thousands of hours, you will never see 99% of them. Neurological pathways are responsible for how quickly and accurately you can respond to inputs in your environment. Think of how you are listening to this. You can hear my tone, my words, and interpret instantaneously, and make decisions about whether to keep watching or click off. Think of a professional baseball player hitting a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, or a professional basketball player hitting the game-winning shot more often than they don't. Most of us won't ever perform at a level like that. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. In normal life, simply understanding a language requires more skill and muscle memory than you've likely ever considered. I strongly believe that if you can use your mouth to make all of the shapes necessary to form all the words and tone that you know, you can do almost anything if you put in the same amount of effort as you did learning your language. This week I finally took my YouTube channel Neuroplasticity seriously while working on this. I thought about it every day since January 1st, 2019, but I had every excuse not to work on my dream. But I'm out of excuses because I put the time into learning many of the skills that I will need. Video editing and videography at a bare minimum.
Too overexposed, dummy. You need to figure out how to do that before you take it out in the fucking car and not pay attention.
The best part about all this is that this work increases my ability to feel happy. Serotonin is released when you are thinking about something that you are proud or happy about. The more new things that you do or learn about creates a bank of memories that you can go back in your mind and feel how good they were. One of my favorite feelings is taking something you don't understand to the point it stresses you out, but put in the time and effort and it becomes second nature. That struggle, effort, and resolution is an extremely powerful mechanism that you can exploit as if you were disciplined enough to turn the pain into greatness. Now this is only meant to be a quick video about neuroplasticity and a recap of the week of what I learned. If you made it this far, thank you. Eventually I want people to have the option to see the world of happiness the way that I see it, and to understanding the happy chemicals and basic diet and exercise requirements to optimize your body to produce serotonin, oxytocin, endorphins, dopamine, and limit your risk of increasing cortisol. Here are some of the week's happiness moments, and some of the lessons I learned in no particular order. I released endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin running every day this week. I ran next to Lambeau Field and in my neighborhood. Morning.
I thought you were riding a bike, you're moving so fast.
On the treadmill, at home, and at hotel. There's something about being able to experience different places while running while getting a runner's high. It truly heightens the experience. Fun fact, daily exercise greatly increases serotonin and cardiovascular health, and our bodies overall to produce biological happiness. You don't have to run, but at least get your heart rate above 100 for 20 to 30 minutes per day. I released oxytocin on my drive back from Wisconsin by talking with my friend Rob I met due to YouTube. Honestly, this conversation was a dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin fest because it combines so many things I'm passionate about. I will always love Rob because of how we met and the person he is. I released oxytocin by being intimate with my spouse and spending time with my family. My dad invited me to the Bears-Packers final game of the season. Yeah, I'm not a sports fan, but the traditional sense, but I massively respect anyone who has dedicated their entire lives to mastering neuroplasticity. It doesn't matter who wins. I appreciate seeing what humans are truly capable of in extreme circumstances. I don't get to see my dad often, but I enjoy that we've been spending more time together in the couple of years than we did in the previous 16. I released serotonin by editing more than I ever have in a week. Editing has its moments of dopamine and that resolution. It's literally a flow state. But going through it and mastering the muscle memory is extremely fulfilling. The mere feeling when I think about how I posted 7 videos in 7 days when I only did 2 in 2023 brings you max fulfillment in the form of serotonin. I released dopamine like crazy at the Packers game. It literally felt like a euphoric moment. Maximum, almost like crying from happiness level dopamine oozing out of me. Not because I care about organized sports, but seeing so many humans coming together and enjoying a moment of their lives, watching a lifetime of work on display moves me. And this combines oxytocin and dopamine. If you understand how to think about these chemicals, you are 100% present in the moment. You can literally feel high in the moments like this. I released cortisol while editing many times, and in particular on days where I had to make sacrifices with my wife and family. This process requires building many new habits, and those are affecting other parts of my life that are important to me, but I'm done fucking around. I have everything I need to do this, including the right family member support system. I love them all, and I'm so thankful that they are there for me while we go through this. Driving in Chicago traffic always brings out cortisol, but it's nothing like when I first started driving because I've always built the neurological pathways to never be in an accident or legal trouble. My experience gives me the serotonin bank necessary to reduce the stress to a minimum. These are just some examples. Everything in life has corresponding happy or stress chemical. Once you know how to focus and exploit them, you can be truly happy in almost any moment and at the worst see every situation as an opportunity for improvement. Going forward, I'm going to keep track of these experiences, and I will honestly share with you how happy I really was. I'm not always happy, but I'm going to prove over the next year that this way of thinking greatly increases happiness and reduces stress over a lifetime, more so than if you had never thought about it. The next year I will make 366 videos to make up for the 5 years I wasted. I'll run 1,000 miles because it's always been a dream of mine, and when I got COVID in 2020, I gave up on that dream. 2024 is the year of living my dream and helping as many people I can. Now a word from my sponsor, and the only sponsor that there ever will be, you. Every week going forward, I will pick a commenter at random and offer the opportunity for a free video call session with me. This is our pursuit of happiness, and I can only do so much on my own. I need to understand the world of others to turn it into something we can change the world for the better with. If you enjoyed this video and are serious about being truly happy, please like, comment, and subscribe to drive the algorithm to help more people. If you're really serious, consider filling out the application in my description, and we can come up with a plan to help you feel happiness in a way that you've never dreamt about.
I had this idea for a shot where I would show myself talking to the camera, and then I would run through the hallways. I always enjoyed running through the hallways in the hotels when I was a kid, and now my kids do it too, so it's something that's just exciting just to do it. I'm not gonna be loud though. No one here. Here's the treadmill, so let's get it.